The ex-boyfriend of TOA star Ferne McCann today winked at his family when he was jailed for 20 years after he squirted acid across a packed nightclub dance floor. Arthur Collins, 25, hurled the corrosive liquid across the club in East London during a tit-for-tat gang war and later branded the crime a silly little mistake. The horrific incident left 22 innocent clubbers injured, several of whom confronted him in court today, with one woman recalling the moment she felt her skin come off. Handing him a 25 sentence, which included an extended license of 5 years, Judge Noel Lucas QC branded Collins a calculating liar. He also said Collins, the father of Miss McCann's baby daughter, has not shown the slightest remorse after the deliberate and calculated attack. One of his victims said those who were injured had been left with permanent scars for the rest of our lives after the sentencing hearing. Ferne McCann met up with TOA co-star James Argent yesterday ahead of the sentencing hearing on Tuesday. Arthur Collins, pictured with Ferne McCann, was today jailed for 20 years after he hurled acid over innocent clubbers. Arthur Collins, the drug-dealing boyfriend of reality TV star Ferne McCann, injured more than 20 clubbers when he threw acid across a nightclub dance floor. Collins and McCann had been living the high life in the weeks before the attack. He was wearing the same Candy Killer t-shirt he wore in this picture in the Middle East when he carried out the attack. Meanwhile, another victim bravely described the harrowing moment she had to phone her parents on her birthday night out to tell them her skin was coming off. Collins, of Broxbourne, Hertfordshire, was convicted of 5 counts of causing GBH with intent and 9 counts of assault occasioning ABH, relating to 14 revelers. During the sentencing hearing at Wood Green Crown Court, the judge ruled that Collins was dangerous, meaning he will serve at least 2/3 of the jail term. His family wept and shouted "Love you," after the sentence was delivered by the judge. He winked at his family as he was led to the cells. Judge Lucas said, "Your case has attracted a great deal of public interest. This is because what you did at the Mangle Club on Easter Sunday evening was a despicable act. The conclusion I have come to is that you deliberately carried strong acid into that club to use when the need arose. The CCTV showed the wholly cowardly nature of the attack. Mr. Collins' contrived defense is in my judgment significant. It shows him to be an accomplished and calculating liar." Rejecting an apology in a letter by Collins, the judge said, "It was a hollow sorry, not for what he had done, but for the effect of his actions. He has expressed not the least remorse for carrying and using a highly corrosive acid. The injuries must have been extremely painful and utterly terrifying." The judge added, "My very clear impression is that the security arrangements within the club venue were extremely poor." Lauren Trent, left, and Sophie Hall, right, were 2 of the victims and spoke following the sentencing today. Miss Trent, pictured left after the sentencing hearing, was one of the clubbers injured and gave an emotional account of how her birthday night out turned to horror.